Hello everyone and welcome to another video from Marella Travel. Today I'm trying something slightly different and something that I would like perhaps to become a monthly feature, and that is how do we find that bargain cruise. Now I've got to tell you, this morning I was looking in preparation for this video, and I found a cruise with a luxury cruise line that was £4,659 reduced to £792. Wow, I thought this is too good to be true. Well, stay watching to the end and I will not only show you the cruise, I will show you where it was advertised, just so you can see that I haven't made this up. Did I imagine it? I'll show you at the end. But anyway, the purpose of this video is I'm fairly new to cruising. We did a cruise with Celebrity in 2010, and although we really enjoyed it, we didn't get that cruising bug. Now, roll forward 12 years, and in December 2022, we sailed with Marella. We picked Marella mainly due to the amazing itinerary that they had. I was going to go to countries like Colombia, Panama, overnight in Cuba, Costa Rica, a brilliant itinerary that I was so excited about. And it lived up to our reputations. It was absolutely fantastic. And Marella really surprised us. So much so that when we came back, we booked 12 months in advance for the following year. Now, I was a bit shocked because we paid about $2,700 each, and I was quite shocked. As the cruise got near, I was seeing it advertised last minute for £1,000 cheaper. So that got me thinking, how can you find these bargain cruises? Because I've heard many people say they've had such good deals, but where do you look? When should you look? You know, travel agents want you to book a year or more in advance. They want your money and your commitment early, and they will say that you're getting a good deal at the time. And I'll certainly say that that is the case. They do give you large discounts on the price. But just to give you another point in question, we are going to on an Adriatic cruise on Friday. Now, we ended up paying about £1,420, even though the cruise was advertised at about £1,790 approximately. So I felt that we'd had quite a good saving on that. So £1,420 for an inside room. Now, I saw the cruise last week, still advertised, last minute, 5th of July, and it was reduced to £1,270. So that was cheaper, but not massively cheaper, so I wasn't sort of way upset. But it was for an outside cabin, whereas we've got an inside cabin. So actually booking last minute, that was quite a good saving. So one of the things I want to do is look and follow certain prices. I want to look at prices for the Caribbean, for Europe next year, and keep an eye on them and see at what points they go down, what points, you know, they become a good saving. Now, I will just say I'm quite gutted because I found out today Marella are not sailing to Asia anymore. Or certainly not for the moment. I went in and asked for a brochure because that's where I want to go with them next, or I want to do Asia anyway. And I was told that they're not doing that itinerary anymore, that they've stopped sailing to Asia. So quite gutted. Hopefully, as this develops and becomes a regular feature, I will get a proper structure in place. So I'd like to look at current cruise deals. Obviously, you can see all these different companies behind me. There are some missing from there, I am aware. And we'll be looking at those as well, such as I know Fred Olsen's missing, Saga, and some of the luxury brands. But we'll certainly be looking at those in future editions as well. So firstly, let me just say, if you haven't already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe so that as these come out, you will be notified of them if you hit the bell. And also we appreciate a like as well. Subscription, not the best word YouTube could have used. I saw a friend the other day and I said, oh, we've got a channel. I said, oh, you could subscribe. And she said, I can't really afford it. She had no idea that subscription is free on YouTube, but it is a very misleading word. So if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. It helps us out a great deal. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to look at, as I know Marella very well, we're going to have a look at their last minute cruises and see what savings there are to be had on those at the moment. We're also going to be looking at a couple of websites. Now, of course, there are numerous websites. It's, you know, Igloo Cruises, Cruise First, Imagine Cruising. There are so many different cruise websites. It becomes, I think Cruise Direct's another one, that it becomes quite difficult to know how good are these places? Are they reliable? And also, how good are the deals that they are offering? So we're going to be taking a look at those. Today, I'm going to look at Cruise 118 and look at the ones that have got savings. And then I'm going to show you, obviously, this amazing deal that I found today and just talk very briefly about that. But I need your help. Please, if you are or have any knowledge of a really good website, then please put it in the comments below or anywhere else that you book your cruise, because I will look at it. I will look at them for future episodes and comment and obviously show examples of them. If you find a really good deal, please share it in the comments below, because obviously that's what we could all do to help each other. So that would be brilliant. If you've got any other sort of question that you'd like to ask, something that I can look at. I don't profess to be an expert. I am new to cruising, but I want the bargains. I need to hunt and find out. And so I want to learn. I want to learn how to pass that information on to you. So anything that you can give me, where to find good deals, then please in the comments below. But anyway, let's take a look straight away, first of all, with Marella and their last minute cruises. Right, let's have a look for our first cruise line that we're going to look at. It's Marella. Why have I chosen Marella? Well, it's the one that I know best of all. In fact, it's the only one I know anything about at all. Hopefully soon we will be trying other cruise lines. I think it's time I moved on from Marella, as much as we love them. So anyway, I'm on TUI's homepage. We look at cruises, Marella Cruises, over to Cruise Deals, and then, oh, this always does this to me. Cruises, Marella, Cruise Deals, Last Minute Cruises, there we go. And so these are currently the deals on their website. Now, of course, these aren't going to suit everybody because you need to be able to go. The nearer, I think, the date you get, the better deal you're going to get. Although some of them can be 3 or 4 weeks in advance. But anyway, this is the first ones that come up. And it's on departure date, so this one is going tomorrow. So if you want this one, you're going to have to be quick. And this is showing a £505 reduction. And I like this on their site because on a lot of the sites I've looked at, they just show the current price. They don't show what the price was or how much you're saving. And on here, it's really clear that you're saving 505, 592. Sometimes this one is a balcony cabin, so I think that's absolutely cracking deal. Flying from Bristol, not sure whether you can get these changed. I think you're probably going to have to go with the airport that's on there. Bristol for us would be okay. It's probably about a 2-hour drive, but I would be okay with that for the price that they're asking and for a balcony cabin as well. So 7-night cruise, Adriatic affair, some brilliant itinerary. If we scroll down, you get all sorts of airports. This one's Gatwick, inside cabin, £915 per person, down from 1,507. £764 saving on this one, 1712 down to 948, and that's for an outside cabin as well. So that is a cracking deal, departing on the 8th of July. Obviously I know that these aren't going to be suitable for everybody. They're certainly not always suitable for me, because although I'm retired and I want to go on these, my other half works, unfortunately, so he is restricted to sort of planned holidays. And of course, if we just leave it, and I'm very tempted to just leave it, even though he'll have his specific leave booked, in the hope that something will just come up that's right for us, that we will bag a bargain. And as you can see, the dates, they go fairly regularly. So you've got the 4th, the 6th, the 8th, the 9th, the 11th. Definitely worth taking a look on here. I'm not going to take you through the whole lot. I think there's 38 on here altogether. Oh no, there's 40 now. They've added 2 since I last looked. So always worth keeping an eye on. And definitely, if you're thinking of sailing with Marella and you could sort of go last minute, then definitely worth taking a look at these, because there are some cracking deals to be had. Right, the only other thing I'm going to do now is take you to the site that I found this bargain cruise. Now, I think they've actually removed them, but I'm going to show you. I did actually record them. I'll show you first of all the screenshot that I took. Did I save it there? No, let me go here. Right, here we go. Let me open that up. Now, this morning I was on cruise118.com and I found this amazing deal. Glorious Roman Empire, 12 nights, going on the 11th of July, was £4,659, now £792 per person. Wow, I hear you say. But things are probably not all that they seem, because I will be showing you the video while I'm doing this, so you will see me scrolling through it. And I have to say, when I clicked, if I go back to my photos, when I actually clicked on it to get details, this was the message I got. So that wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting this amazing deal. But I have to say, I thought Cruise 118 were quite a well-known, sort of trusted brand. And so I would be very interested to hear your comments, because would they have to honour this price because they were advertising it? Unfortunately, because it was going on the 11th of July, I'm still on my cruise with Marella. So this to me was no good. But I do think that, was there a mistake made? Because I also found another cruise. Now, let me just try and find that one for you. Now, this is the second one I found, and it's called Minarets to Palazzi, and it was £4,239, reduced to £762. So that was 2 amazing deals I thought I'd found, both with Oceania, who are quite a luxury brand, and I thought this was like, wow, too good to be true. And it looks like it probably was, because again, when I clicked on this one, it came up with an error message. So what do you think about it? Have you used Cruise 118? Do you think they should have had to have honoured this if I'd have telephoned them? I'd love to know, because I guess it's got to be a mistake. Although I did click on a couple of other Oceania cruises that were much higher, that were up in the thousands, and they came up with the same error message as well. So I'm a little bit confused as to whether these are genuine or not. So I'd be interested to hear your opinion. But this is just the sort of thing that I want to find. I will say, though, that Cruise 118 did have some other really good offers, and I'll show you a few of them now. So I will just say that this is obviously cruise only, so you will need to find your own flights. But this is Bermuda and Maine, and there's about a £420 saving on that. But the one I really wanted to show you is a Fred Olsen cruise. Bear with me and I will just bring that up. Right, I'll show you this one because I actually thought this was a really good deal as well. Wales and Volcanic Landscapes of Iceland. It's 11 nights, again going on the 11th of July. For an inside room, it was £969 per person. Now, it was £1,799. So that is a brilliant saving. It's with Fred Olsen. Yep, Fred Olsen Cruise Lines, just there. And these are the sort of deals that I want to find. But what I will do in the next episode, I will pick out a number of different cruises from different cruise lines, and we will follow them. So we will see how the prices fluctuate, whether they fluctuate. And obviously what I'd also like to do in future editions is look at more cruise companies, look at their last minute pages, and let's see where these deals really are. So I'm going to end it there. I've got a cruise to get ready for on Friday, so hopefully you'll come back and also see our videos when they start appearing on Marella Explorer. We're going down the Adriatic coast, so that should be beautiful. And hopefully I will be back in about a month with a second episode of this. It will depend on how basically this goes down and whether people feel that it's worthwhile looking into, because I do hope that I can increase my knowledge, pass it on to you, and that we can grow this sort of feature as part of the channel. Okay everyone, you take care out there, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.